As expected, fully packed here tonight. It's the Grand Theater. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Perhaps the greatest heavyweight of all time, the Brown Bomber Joe Louis. He's 6 foot 2 inches tall, 181 pounds, one of the best right hands in the business. And his opponent, Muhammad Ali, 6 foot 3 inches tall, the best to ever do it.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
The Brown Bomber Joe Louis, one of the most historically important fighters of all time. He is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Watch the footwork, watch the hand speed. No one does it like Ali.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
And now for the official introductions. We turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, and iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the one and only Brown Bomber, Joe Louis. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
Todd, fighting inside the theater makes it compact. You can hear the fans, you can hear the breathing, the pressure's on. It's intense, it's intimidating.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. And there's the bell to start the round. Jab misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Beautiful left hook. The counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
You'd like to see more jabs. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Missed with that right uppercut. A straight right just misses. That counter shot lands. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. We've left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Jab does not score. Catch and shoot. Perfect counter shot. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. The perfect counter lands. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this game could be over. The straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That left hook missed. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. That counter punch caught him clean. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot. And that's when they catch you.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and then walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. The straight right just misses.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Swing and a miss for that jab. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
The bell to start the round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up.
Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. He was in big trouble there, but looks like he's recovered.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the gym. You've got to relax.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. Don't score with that right uppercut.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
His stamina is off the charts. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Let me explain to you about it. A fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. That seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
The only fear you have with the greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. And here he comes, finally waking up from that nap.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hook.
Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? The greatest! Muhammad Ali is down! Do you believe it? Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
They need to turn this around halfway through. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here? Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Tried to score with a jab. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up.
They ring the bell, and here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen him up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head through.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Joe Louis in trouble. Apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, he's in there throwing bombs again.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. Hall of Famer Joe Louis is down. A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3.
Well, he's back on his feet, but right now, the corner's got to think about throwing in the towel.
Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Nice counter shot. Joe Louis is hurt. He's hurt. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You're being put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Nice round. Good round. I like that from Aki. Just keep him just the same again.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his leg is gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. That combination was blocked. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
I need to see that again.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.